rising fees could see Taranaki netball clubs throw in the towel. Rising fees could see Taranaki netball clubs throw in the towel. Netball players have been left fuming after a rise in fees, with some saying it could force them from the court. Some clubs are facing a doubling of their fees to almost $2,000 a year, and those who are less well off say the increase imposed by Netball Taranaki could force them to stop playing. "Our club was shocked at the level of fee increase," Kay Stratton, a member of Locals Netball Club in Hora, said. Locals Netball Club's premier team has seen its fees go from $1,450 to $2,011 a year, while its senior team's fees have risen from $750 to $1,311 a year. Netball Taranaki said the increases were necessary to allow the sport to continue in the region. But Stratton said clubs hadn't been given a breakdown of where the increase in fees would be going. There was not a lot of information provided to justify such a huge hike in fees. Some teams are going to experience an almost double fee this year. Netball Taranaki needs to provide more detail to all clubs to help us understand how they came to this level of increase. The email notification sent on Wednesday provided a chart of fees detailing what each grade would now be expected to pay. Total fees include a competition fee, Netball New Zealand affiliation fee, Central Zone affiliation fee, and a new Netball Taranaki affiliation fee. Per person costs are calculated for a team of 12 registered players, but most teams only have between 8 to 10, so the per person cost would spike higher. The lowest weekly fee per person is $3.16 for Year 7 and 8 school kids. The highest is $11.17 for Premier clubs. On the top of competition fees to Netball Taranaki, clubs also have additional costs for uniforms, venues, coaches, managers, and bench officials. Social and school team players say they are feeling the hit. It's going to affect the schools. Where are they meant to get the money from? Jan Mano of Western Suburbs Netball said. They say they haven't had an increase in fees since 2012, but that's not our club's fault. Mano is worried the rise will stop people playing. "Our club is predominantly MR and solo mums, and our goal is to get them playing netball. This won't get them playing." Western Suburbs Netball had even considered starting its own competition to combat the high fees. "We'll see what others want to play, or maybe just go to indoor," Mano said. "It comes down to if our girls can afford to play." Interim General Manager for Netball Taranaki Shona Glentworth stood by the fee increase. "They are not cheap competitions to run," she said. Netball Taranaki is a not-for-profit organisation, and Glentworth said it was not sustainable to rely purely on funding grants. "Part of the fee increase is to mitigate the risks so we can continue." Glentworth explained the competition fees included venue hire, prizes, payment for staff, contribution to travel, equipment, maintenance, health and safety compliance, and umpire and coach development. Umpire and coach development is an area players have been campaigning to have more of, and Glentworth said it was reflected in the rise. Umpire development is something clubs haven't been happy with, so the increase in fees allows us to do that. Glentworth did not think the increase would limit people being able to pay. They will be able to afford it. "We allow them to pay over time, and it's not a huge amount. Glentworth encouraged clubs and players to attend the annual general meeting on February 26 to learn more and voice their concerns.